The ties that never break. The house stood at the end of the narrow street, worn by years but still carrying the warmth of countless memories. For the Malik family, that small home wasn't just bricks and cement, it was the place where laughter had echoed, tears had fallen, and love had been tested in ways no one had ever expected. Childhood and innocence. Ayan, the eldest son, remembered his childhood as if it were yesterday. His father, Imran, worked long shifts at a factory, his hands roughened by machines, yet he always returned home with a smile for his children. His mother, Sarah, was the heart of the house, gentle, loving, but also strong in ways her children didn't always understand until much later. Ayan had two younger siblings, his sister Hina, full of mischief, and the youngest, Bilal, who was always curious about the world. Their evenings were simple. Sitting on the floor, eating together, listening to their father's stories, and drifting to sleep while their mother hummed lullabies. They didn't have wealth, but they had love. Cracks began to show. As years passed, the innocence of childhood slowly faded. Ayan grew older and started noticing things that once seemed invisible. His father's back bent more with each passing day. His mother's eyes carried quiet exhaustion. There were arguments whispered late at night when they thought the children were asleep. Money was always tight. Ayan remembered one winter when he desperately wanted a new jacket for school. Instead, his mother stitched his old one and wrapped him in extra scarves. He was embarrassed at school, but when he saw her smile as she handed him the jacket, he never complained again. Still, life pressed harder. Imran lost his factory job when the company shut down. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months of endless searching. The once cheerful father began to lose his light. The family dinners grew quieter. A father's fall. Imran's pride was his greatest strength and his greatest weakness. When he could no longer provide, shame began to consume him. He would sit on the porch for hours, staring into nothing. Sarah tried to hold the family together, but her own strength was being tested. One night, after months of struggle, Imran collapsed from exhaustion and stress. The children huddled in fear as neighbors rushed him to the hospital. The doctor's words were heavy: "He has suffered a mild stroke. Stress and pressure have taken their toll." That night changed everything. A son steps forward. Ayan, who had just turned 18, felt the weight of the world on his shoulders. College dreams faded into the background. His family needed him. He took a job at a small grocery store, stocking shelves and carrying boxes late into the night. At first, he resented it. Watching his friends go to university while he worked for minimum wage tore at his heart. But every time he saw his mother smile with relief when he handed her his paycheck, he knew he had made the right choice.